What are you talking? Dylan, what is going on here?
Are we rolling right now?
I didn't know my best friend was a drug addict.
I'm not a drug addict. It's just every now and then I like a little upper.
Babe, not now. Not ever.
Babe, not now. Oh. I'm taking a Zin. Not now, babe. I'm on my Zin high.
Wow, Zin, huh?
I like a little nicotine every now and then. Wow. We'll see what happens. About 15 minutes in the podcast, I might be like, yo,
dude,
I need to sit down, and I'm already sitting down.
Dude,
you know what I mean?
Zin is like one of those like, you know?
Have you ever taken them?
I had Zin once. It was like
nicotine,
mini meth in my mouth.
I don't think nicotine. Do you like caffeine a lot? I think you don't need it. Yeah. You the way you run very fast.
I'd be running.
So do I, but for whatever reason, uppers calm me down a little bit. Okay. Whereas for you, I think they probably make you run even. What's your drug of choice if you need to have like besides Molly? Of course, we like
Molly, obviously,
but we can't be doing that on the reg,
bro. A gin and tonic, baby.
Yeah, you like a little. Yeah,
you get a little alcohol in me.
You like a little depressant.
A little depressant, calm me down.
A little CNS depressant.
Ooh, and you know what, girls. It's fun to be around girls when I'm drunk too. Like, it's a hot vibe, and I want to fuck more.
Every girl
is
hotter when she, like 2 drinks in. Every girl is hotter.
Someone really quickly found out dim the lights so people fuck more. You know what I'm saying? Because none of us are hot. Everyone's ugly.
Yeah. Everyone's eyes look like yours normally, and so they're like,
people think I'm the only one with funky eyes. No one's eyes are normal.
That's why you drink, so that everyone else's eyelids also kind of get a little bit sleepier, so they all look the same.
Is this hot?
Yeah. No one looks good. Whenever the lights come on, you're like, oh, everyone looks so ugly drunk.
Disgusting.
And you all think like, you all think when you're super drunk and then you're like fucking, you're like, this is the hottest thing ever. And then, but if you could get like your Nest Cam to get a third, like just a view of that, like a third POV, and you'd be like, oh yeah. Oh, nice. Her like, yeah,
good.
Yeah.
I will find myself in the mirror. I was fucking this girl a couple of days ago, and she had like 4 mirrors, like one here, one here, one here. I caught a glimpse of like the ceiling mirror. I had like a muffin top on the top level. I was like, how do I have like a chesty muffin top? Yeah, I have tits.
Bro, I was wearing this underwear.
Bro, I'm a little fat little bitch.
You're a little fat bitch.
I'm a little fat bitch.
You're a little skinny fat bitch.
When did this happen?
Bro, I had love handles the other day, but it was because
ain't no love.
There's no love in it, but it was because I had this underwear that I got for Christmas that it's like
pushes it up.
Yes,
dude.
And I looked in the mirror and I go,
those boxer briefs, they give you a second side ass.
Yes,
dude, I have those. I'm wearing one right now.
Dude, I looked at my girlfriend and I go, do I have love handles? She started laughing so hard, which means yes. I was like, and so I go, stop laughing. Stop laughing that hard. And she goes, I can't. Dude, I became a 14-year-old like teenager in the mirror. I was like, why do I, like, I'm like moving my hips around. I'm like, why do I look like that? Dude. Like trying to make my ass pop out a little bit more.
Well, that's the thing with like aging is like you start becoming insecure again.
You start becoming like a teenager again.
You're like, I didn't know there was like, but here's the thing, you're not. It's fine.
You're good.
You're fine.
And also like, other people have real love handles that are like 40 extra pounds. Dude. So it's like, we're okay. We're not there.
Those aren't love handles. Those are like orgy.
Those are love straps.
Love straps.
Those are love straps. And look, hey, we love you. That's great. You got some love straps. But they're not handles, so you got to name them a little bit different.
Strap in, you know? And sometimes it's hot when you get a little bit of like that.
Oh, yeah.
And then I treat them like the workout ropes. You know what I'm saying?
The battle ropes?
Battle ropes. And then I take her, I treat her like one of those like tires and flip her.
Oh my God, Usama, stop. Mush. Woo!
Just kidding. We're just joking.
Yeah.
And we're saying it because we're fat too now.
Yes, right? Okay. And more importantly, that was all about a man because we can shit on fat guys and everyone's cool with that.
Please, they're so fucking fat.
God, disgusting.
But you're brave.
Yeah.
Woman, you were a brave woman. So
but we still have love handles when we're fat. Man, we dodged so many bullets. So I felt them go. I was neoing that. I felt
you dodged and it's all in my back right now. I got hit with all the bullets, by the way.
Oh shit, guys! Remember 929-525-5332 to call in, leave some voicemails. We actually got
let's do it.
One last week. Let's go over it.
Let's go for it.
And then we can do, if I can find it, Google Voice. First of all, we had a friend call in.
Let's do it.
My friend Damon from high school.
Okay.
Which was pretty interesting. Let's see if I can find. Yeah, here we go. Right here.
Here we go.
Come on, boy. Come on.
Continue
to Google Voice. Wait, what the fuck? I already have a Google Voice number. What are you doing? All right, I'll find it in a second. Usama, tell me about your week or something.
Feeling good.
Okay.
Had I'm trying. I have nothing going on. You know what? I'm trying to fucking hydrate more. That's the truth.
Oh shit! Sorry, we got call-ins. They
really?
went straight to voicemail.
Can we go to the voicemail right now?
Yeah, let's go to them right now.
Okay. Here we go.
Someone just went. Don't say anything. Hey, okay.
Go for it.
Wow.
Are they transcripts?
This is a huge.
Let's go for it.
Voicemail.
Here we go.
I forgot that I sent them straight to voicemail. Fuck.
Thanks, Dylan.
That was my fault. Because here's the problem. I forgot to do that after the show last week. So I was just getting calls from random numbers. And I was like, who the fuck is this? And then I would get a voicemail and be like, oh shit, I don't want to keep having my phone go off.
Dylan, I don't want to hear it.
I fucked up.
I don't want to hear it,
Dylan. I apologize.
Be better.
Here we go. All right,
Be
this
better.
is Mr. K.
Here we go.
Hey, this is Mr. K.
I'm already awkward.
Not able to reveal my name.
Of course.
Thank you, fans.
Shout out to the Indian fans. You guys are really carrying this right now.
At this point, even if you're not Indian, have an Indian accent and sound like one of my fans. Like everyone's. Thank you guys.
You have to call in. Yeah. Hey, even if it's a bad Indian accent, we
need an Indian accent.
Because I think I don't want to get cancelled at any point for this in the future.
Okay.
Oh,
I
what
don't
are
know
you
if you
about
can
to
tell
say?
by my accent, but I am Osama's fan, Mango Bay.
But now you're a water
Hello,
fan.
how are you? That is my real accent.
Wait, what he say? What he say? What he say?
He said, hello, how are you? That is my real accent. Let's go back. Wait, how do I find it? Fuck, that was so funny. Go back. I can't get it. It's fine.
Mango Bay back in India, but it's been a few months that I've been in
Here we go.
but I am Osama's fan, Mango Bay. What's up?
Listen.
Hello, how are you? That is my real accent.
I love this guy.
So the thing is, I'm fresh off the boat.
Oh,
I come from India. I started listening to Mango Bay back in India, but it's been a few months that I've been in North America. Okay,
welcome.
Canada. I can repeat that, I guess.
Canada.
Been in Canada for a few months. I'm super new here, but I've been so dry lately because I don't really understand. How do I get pussy in a new place? I don't really understand
right to the point.
culture of this place.
Boom, right there.
How do I get
10
pussy?
seconds in, how do I get pussy?
How do I get pussy? Thank you.
Still getting used to the language. I definitely seem like I'm not from this place. So, like my accent or whatever, the way I look just gives away that vibe that, I'm not from here. So my question is, how do you get pussy in a new place? Okay.
How do you get
and not
pussy?
just pussy. I mean, I'm a nice guy. I'm looking for love too, for sure. I mean,
pussy then love.
How do I go about doing that? That's really my question because, I know for guys, you have to have confidence. You have to show that, you're super, super chill and all of that. How do you show you're confident when you don't even understand where you are? Like everything is super new.
This is real.
And,
Bro, this is very real.
I don't know if you can answer this question because, you guys, it's not like you guys are fresh off the boat or anything.
Bro,
but,
mentally,
hold up. Don't worry.
Yeah, that
I'm still
really
swimming.
is my question. I guess as comedians, it's easier to get pussy because you just, you're funny.
Hey, stop making it seem like we're awesome.
Love
Hey.
humor, and also to be funny, you have to be culturally relevant. And
He's right.
Again, so how do I go about doing that?
Okay.
I guess I've just repeated my question, the same question, and again. And it's been about 2 minutes, so I'll shut up.
This is why you don't get pussy, all right? Because you can't.
Okay, I'm gonna throw it to Usama, but I have one thing to say.
What
Stop saying pussy so much.
pussy. It's enough. Especially if you're with the girl, okay? Don't be.
Yeah, never say it, but also don't think the word pussy because they'll see it in your eyes. You can't be with a girl and be like, I can't wait to get your pussy.
Oh, dude, the pussy. Because then you'll be like, start doing this, and she's like, why are you doing this?
You start salivating.
So you're from Baltimore, huh?
What's that bag?
How are your crabs?
Usama, throw it to him. First of all, I got to say a few things. Thank you to all the Indian fans for calling in. You guys are much braver than anyone else. Mm-hmm. You're putting yourself out there. You're admitting that you're insecure about shit, but you're trying, which already is putting you in front of a lot of other men. Now, Usama, this is your fan, so I'm going to let you go first. Take it away, bro.
You're going to be a virgin for a long time. And kill yourself. No, please don't. I love, much love. Thanks for calling in. Dude, one thing I want to say is that we also fail. Some of these fans think that we're like these gods of pussy. We're dudes who fail, and the only difference is that we just got back up and we kept going.
That's right.
Because, dude, I was not anyone who ever got any women. My first years in New York, I knew the language. I spoke it very well in New York. I lived here my whole life.
Exactly.
I was getting zero pussy. Nothing.
Yes.
Because I didn't know how to do it. I was terrified of the city. I was terrified. It's okay to not have action in your life while you're learning the lay of the land.
Yeah, don't base your validation off of like.
Feel comfort, first of all, in your house. Like,
hey, first of all, you made it.
Yeah.
A lot of people
welcome.
Didn't. Yeah.
Get the lats a rest. You swam a long distance.
Hey, first of all, take a deep breath.
Take a breath.
Let those shoulders relax down a little bit. Okay.
Buy a TV.
I'm flying right now, Fonz. I'm flying.
Furnish.
That Zen is hitting.
I told y'all.
I'm flying, baby.
I told y'all. You want to do Molly for the entire podcast? Let's just do it. Fucking doing full drugs for a podcast. Full morning drugs on a podcast. I mean, the level of he tells me I'm immature. Like, Usama, don't bring salmon.
No.
Don't eat salmon. He's doing full drugs. Shut up.
Doing drugs is the mature thing to do. That's what adults do. Kids eat candy.
Usama, I just don't think you really care about the podcast.
Hey, it's whatever has to get me through it, right? And it's a zin.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway, so
just take a second. You don't just get off the boat and like, pussy. Where is the pussy?
Yes, you're right.
Just take a second. Put furniture in your house. Feel good. That's how dudes, before we're even getting a couch, we're like, where the girls at?
Yeah.
Get a fucking couch.
Get a couch.
Make some food at your house. Feel like you belong somewhere, because once you do that, that energy is going to translate into your body, right?
Set your roots.
Okay.
Right? Put them down. Set a foundation.
I'm waiting for you to go full blast on the Zen and just go like, and also you got to look within, like I'm waiting for you to go full.
I'm feeling it, dude.
Okay.
I'm feeling so soulful right now, but I'm chilling. No, I'm
easy.
good. I'm waiting for you to finish. So I got a couple things.
So that's important, right? You don't get pussy by a couple of ideas like, oh, look him in the eye, all this weird shit that movies tell you.
Yeah, no.
It's serenity within, pussy out. You know what I'm saying? Like, once you look within and you feel better, that's going to make you sexier, make you hotter. Now, obviously there's things you can do as you get more comfortable, but you don't want to like skydive before you can walk. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I kind of
don't try to get pussy before you make a meal for yourself.
Here's what I think you're overthinking it, man. First of all, not you, him.
Yeah.
Mr. K. You sound great. You don't have a fat accent. Obviously, you can tell that you're from another country, but that's interesting.
People think it's way worse now, dude. 2023, nobody gives a fuck about the accent anymore.
Exactly.
People have this hang up now, like, oh, I sound like this, and there's no pussy anywhere for me. We have Deepak Chopra. He's banging them all.
Exactly.
Because once Deepak Chopra came in, like, hey, I'll tell you what God is. Yeah. It's a rap. White girls love the accent now. Nobody gives a fuck.
Exactly. Just talk about like meditation. Talk about stuff.
Indians are hot now.
You know what it is? Here's all you got to do, Mr. K, is stop thinking about your accent as a negative. Stop thinking about you presented all these things as negatives when in reality, they are what make you who you are.
Yeah.
They're cool. They're interesting things that you could talk about on a date.
Yeah.
And it's something that most of these women, if they're dating a lot of white dudes or dating a lot of dudes that are just from North America,
dude,
it's something new for them. Yeah. It's interesting. Okay. So you come in with who you are, be confident about it. And again, pussy should not getting women should not be the main goal of your life
100%.
Because then when you go out with these women and you go on dates, they can tell that you have other things going on.
Yeah.
So if you come in with the confidence of even being able to call the show and be like, hey, how do I get pussy? Already you have the confidence to do that.
And can y'all stop calling about just pussy?
No, I mean, that's what everyone is trying to get.
Everyone is like, how do I get pussy?
What are they going to call about? I don't know. How do they change their toilet seat?
How do I fix a tire? All right?
Dude, you got this, man. Here's what you do.
This.
You go
Listen, the paradox is when you stop needing pussy arrives.
Exactly.
Okay?
Go in, be interested about the other person, have some stuff about your life that you think is interesting, that you like about yourself, come in with that, and just It's going to be okay. The biggest thing is stop overthinking it.
Yeah.
Stop looking for it, and then it'll come. That doesn't mean don't go out on dates. That doesn't mean don't go on the dating apps. But that means go into every interaction and don't look at it as an object like I need to get this woman. Look at it as just a chance to meet someone new, talk to them, and just work on, don't even think about, hey, how do I get to the bedroom? Just work on how do I have a good 1 hour interaction?
How do I show her my models in the bedroom? You see what I'm saying?
Maybe, yes.
Like, what are you about?
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
Potentially, yeah. It's still kind of getting them into the bedroom.
That's just locational.
Yes.
If we happen to be. If we happen to be.
Just go in, ask the girl about herself, say some things about you. You will be able to get it. Don't look at all these things about you as negatives. They're who make you who you are. And the fact that you hear, first of all, you speak 2 languages very well. So that's already a plus.
Maybe even a couple more.
Yeah, you might even, exactly. So that's great. Okay. I think you most likely have a job. Okay. So that's cool. Talk about that. And
we're not bringing over homeless Indians.
Exactly.
They're not getting green cards.
The cream of the crop is coming over here when it comes to Indians. Yeah. So you're crushing it, do whatever you're
Professional
doing.
visa.
Yeah.
Which is for sure IT. I can just feel it in your voice.
I can as well. Because he's really, really good at it.
100%.
So he's one of those, like he's one of the Indians with the answer the phone and you're like, you might actually be in Minnesota. I'm not sure. Yeah.
Hey, I'm Logan.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Hi, this is Luisa.
This is
and you're like, yeah.
This is Logan. It's like, oh God.
This is Samantha. You're like, no, it's not.
Samantha.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, really? Is that what your mom tells you?
Mr. K, you got this, bro. Go on some dates.
One last thing I'll say is sometimes we give a lot of like mental help and like we don't give them actual actionable help.
Okay.
Here's one thing you could do that could be a help for you in terms of like maybe doing a little alley-oop for your dates, right?
Okay.
A lot of times you're like, we told you to talk about yourself, be proud of yourself, and girls will flock to it. Mm-hmm. The idea of Indians being not sexy as just people is gone. East Asians still got that. Sorry, 10 more years for that.
No, Crazy Rich Asians.
It's beginning the journey. But Crazy Mid Asians isn't a fucking movie yet. All right, there's no middle class hotties yet. But
yeah, you're right.
Speakeasy is a great first date for people who maybe don't have like all this game or whatever the fuck. A nice lighting. Girls love like a fucking comfortable environment. With
or wine bar.
Wine bar.
Girls,
these 2 areas are like naturally romantic, and they will start like it'll just be a little alley-oop for you.
And I would say maybe dress up a little bit, not full suit. But
Don't go full suit, but
dress up in something a little cute. You know, you're like, oh, I think I look, because then they'll respect that you tried.
Yeah,
you showed up. If you set a time,
don't look too good because then the friends are you immediately. Don't look too nice.
Yeah, you're right.
A little disheveled,
but just no. I mean, no.
Not disheveled.
No, disheveled is advanced.
But too clean is not good.
Yeah, but I mean, this guy seems like a stand-up guy. He's a nice dude. I think if he just comes in with who he is, he's got it.
Coach's jacket, nice white tee underneath. Boom.
Yeah, you got that.
Okay.
And then maybe you can upgrade to a little chain like that. A little bit of jewelry like that.
Indians look good in gold, so maybe.
Yeah. Indians do look very good in gold. Yeah.
Hit that.
Switch it up, dude. You got this.
You really, dude. His energy's good.
It's good.
He's good.
And you're also like,
dude, here's the thing. America is the land of weirdos. So like, don't think you gotta like acquiesce to some American ideal. We don't fuck with that anyway.
And don't come in with like, oh, she knows I'm Indian, so maybe she thinks I'm like a Bob's Vagine guy. No, she doesn't, right? She thinks that you're Mr. K. You come in, you're chilling, bro.
The vagine will come in.
Okay.
In time.
And call us back, update us on what you're doing. It's a numbers game. Go out there.
His next call is going to be like, how do you refuse pussy? There's too much in my life right now. I follow your advice.
As soon as I told them my salary.
Oh, God.
I told them I worked for Google. All of a sudden.
I'm getting blown at El Vino Blanco. At the wine bar.
I get more calls than you fucking losers.
Oh, God. I have my own podcast now.
How about you call in?
Hey, I'll teach you how to get pussy, you dumb virgin fuck. Oh God, you tobacco addicts.
Yeah. First rule is don't try Zyn, bro. Okay, that's the first.
You're on fire right now, dude. Bro, if you ever come at me for anything mature, I swear to God.
This is not immature. I'm having a good time, bro. The point of this podcast is have a good time. And I'm having a good time.
All right, bro.
All right? I'm in bulkhead right now, first class.
Bro, Fawn's, dude, our levels are probably crazy right now. Fawn's like, EQ is out of control.
Let's listen to Julia.
Thank you, Mr. K.
Yeah, thank you, Mr.
Much
K.
love. Thank you.
Again,
really appreciate it.
You guys also. I think when you send in these voicemails, you get insecure about what you're saying, so you keep repeating it. Let's just do a minute.
Y'all good.
You're good.
Y'all good.
Just say it once, be like, that's great, and you can always call back. This is from Julia, okay? Everyone's from Canada that's calling.
It's great.
Interesting.
Big fan base there.
Americans,
we
fucking
go.
support us, Jesus.
Hey, Dylan and Usama. It's Julia Rose
Usama and
from
Dylan.
Canada.
Yes.
I'm actually in Vancouver right now. Okay.
Sounds so cute.
I want your thoughts on why men or how men are so good at cutting ties and like never looking back.
Okay.
This is a phenomenal question.
Yes.
Because avoiding is easier
Partially.
than, I don't know, expressing feelings. So I'll give you a scenario.
part of it.
I was in a relationship that was great.
Okay.
It seemed that we both felt that way because at our 1-year anniversary, I got this beautiful gift that said, I love you. You're my best friend. Thank you for the best year of my life.
I see where this is
And then
going.
1 month later, he was
Distant.
ending it.
We all see this.
And I definitely thought he was having some sort of just like crisis / panic attack
Probably
moment and would sort of, come to his senses at a later date. That never happened. I asked him a couple months later to have a chat or a conversation just to
They give us so many
if
chances.
he had anything more to say.
I'm gonna
in the
cry.
aftermath.
I feel for her, dude.
Once some time had
She's
passed,
very
and
sincere.
he said no. He actually said that I
you
could
running somewhere,
write out my
Julia?
questions.
Yeah, where are you, by the way?
Do you do all your calls while you're running at full speed?
She's running away from her emotions from this interaction.
Is he chasing you right now? What's going on?
She's like, and now he's trying to kill me.
He's trying to kill me. He's like, crazy. What do I do? Keep running, Julia.
list for him, and he would do his best to reply. So I did not do that because that felt pretty robotic to me. But yeah, what are your thoughts on why this happens where someone is really like, I love you, you're amazing, wow, like this was an amazing year, and then they just sort of like dip.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are hilarious. Much love.
Oh my God. Julia.
Bye.
Bye, Julia.
Julia.
Amazing.
Love you.
Love you. Thank you for it.
Take
Yeah,
it.
I know this hurts. It hurts because this has happened. This happens to people in general
did
on
this 2
both
days ago.
sides. But yeah,
I'm kidding. I don't. Not anymore. I had a phase like this.
a lot of guys do. I think this is like a very nuanced question because there could be so many things happening in this dude's life. But I think more than anything, a lot of guys, we get scared of our emotions.
Well, he's in Vancouver, so it's meth, by the way.
Oh yeah,
probably meth.
No, we do. They get scared of their emotions. I've had this happen before, where you do this big you do this big show and expression of how you feel, and you present it to them, and then you get insecure about the fact that like you're feeling a way that you never had, and as soon as you feel that way, a lot of people, their brain goes to fear of what happens if it ends. What happens if it doesn't last forever? Oh shit, what if I lose this person that I just told I love more than anything and I had an amazing year with them? You know what? My brain's going to protect me. How about I just cut it off and become completely cold, because that's easier than trying.
Right.
Because relationships are hard.
Here's the thing. It can go that way. That's definitely one.
Because that's a year. A year is a long time.
A year's a long time. And then the quick release, right? So again, there's so many possible things. We don't have any real like definitive answer here. But that's one thing. Another thing is like sometimes you feel yourself getting too close and you're like, I can't do this. I got to stay on the streets.
That's fear though.
It's all fear based. I want to stay in the streets and I want to be more of a street dog and date more around, not committal.
Yeah.
So after that big show, maybe some words were said. Maybe some L words were said. Who knows?
Yeah, he might have said
some things that were like, oh shit. Maybe you said some things that were maybe freaked him out. On your end that you didn't know, that you thought were very natural.
You thought it was you like validating him and saying, I love my time with you. I can't wait to spend maybe
in
she
the
said something like, I can't wait to spend like the rest of my, maybe not that
something
extreme,
crazy like
but
that.
said something like, I'm completely, because women are a lot more confident about that in the way I've experienced, being like, this is great. I can't wait to keep it going. I see a future with you.
Right.
And there's no end point on it.
One time I was in Madrid and I was trying to fuck this girl and she said to me, like, hey,
oh my God,
I want to marry you. You kind of want to marry me too, right? And kind of trying to fuck, I was like, yeah.
Lying. Yeah.
And then that freaked her out. And then we didn't fuck.
Oh.
So you see what I'm saying? Like me trying to acquiesce and trying to like make her feel good actually freaked her out. So the idea was to be
in
real.
the moment she was saying something and then you also said, and she said, oh, fuck, I felt this emotion. This other person is.
I was trying to just acquiesce to her and that freaked her out. That could be a situation that could be happening here.
It's
as well.
all, dude, it's fear-based. It's all
fear-based.
insecurity. Like, oh, what
It's
if
all
I let them
fear-based.
down? What if this doesn't work out? What if they have some trauma in the past where it hasn't worked out
Hit you
before?
with the twist,
They don't
you
want to. Yeah, you did hit me with the twist. I knew you were going to say yes, but I thought that it was going to be you that backed out. It was her, though.
You don't know me, dude.
That's cool.
I'm layered.
I know you pretty well.
Yeah. I'm layered.
But hey, you are layered, like the salmon. So, Julie, she's asking like why are guys okay? It's just I think people in general, guys do it more often. It's just avoidant. It's avoiding the emotions, and I think guys we're much better at taking emotion, cutting it off, or pushing it down. I've seen myself do it to where I had a girl that I really liked a couple of years ago. She, after a month, I just like, you know how sometimes you have the feeling you don't know you have it, and then it ends. And then all of it comes up because your body's trying to purge it. And I literally, I made the physical motion of I started to cry and I went like this. I pushed it all down. It went away.
Yeah.
And you become kind of numb.
Yeah.
But guys are much better at doing that because I don't know if it's because we've been told that we're not supposed to feel, but I think it's also just, it's our brain protecting us from the emotion because we're not as comfortable with this wide range of emotion, I think, as women are.
Well, we're biologically hunters too, right? It's
Exactly.
Like, keep hunting. You know, because the idea of
fuck it, we'll keep going.
Biologically, if you were bogged down by shit, you'd die, right? Like the idea is like to stay always alert, always moving, always.
It's like in war, dude.
Next meal.
We're the ones that have to fight the war, so we can't get sad about every one of our friends dying.
Exactly.
We have to push it down, and then every time we hear the motorcycle backfire, we freak out in the middle of a Walmart. Okay,
are you okay? And then you punch your mom for no reason, and you're like, Diane! What? But yeah, so the idea is like men are definitely maybe biologically even more geared to like shove shit aside, right? Or biologically y'all are more geared to like when y'all lock in, it's like my egg's going into your fucking sperm. I'm here for you.
Yes.
I'm locked in. I'm going to support you and lock in. So I apologize. And this is the story of Endless Time. Every relationship, why does he not care?
Every girl's had to deal
Why
with
does he
this,
not care? Why does he not care?
They number one, sometimes they do. You think they don't care,
Right.
but they do. But with this guy,
here's the thing. One thing I'll say real quick is to fix this, it needs to be either truncated or brought to light. Hit him up.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like literally, like, are we done? Do you feel like you're done?
But she did that. She like a month or two later, she gave him
the ultimatum,
a list of all her questions. She said,
and
he was like, "I'll answer and look at it," and he didn't reply. And she's like, "I don't know what to do."
Call him.
No. I honestly think
he's not gonna reply. He's not
it's
gonna reply.
a year. Okay. I know it sucks. This relationship.
It's worth fighting for, dude.
I don't know. No, because if this guy is not even giving her that much,
But
it's time to cut ties because you are, look, Julia, you're worth a response, dude.
Okay,
You're
no,
worth.
first of all, I'm not saying that she's not.
I'm not saying you aren't.
But
I'm
I'm saying is that I would go one more dart into this guy before, because I feel like there was a lot of love there that was real. I wouldn't say that he was fake saying I love you at 1 year. There's some real fear-based situation going on here.
If this guy did this and then completely cut you off a month later and then didn't respond when you reached out again, in my mind, you've tried twice and he hasn't responded, so he might be done with it. You didn't do anything wrong. Number one, you have to tell yourself, I didn't do anything wrong. Number two, it sucks, but I think you have to move on. If you really want to, you think you can, one more, and just hit him with a very quick text that's just like, hey, I know you never responded. I think we had something really great. Yeah. If you aren't interested in it anymore, or for whatever reason, that's completely fine. But
at least closure.
Like, I think you're a great person and would love to give it another go. And I know some people are gonna be like, oh,
is he a great person? Don't have the great person. I don't know if he's a great person.
I don't know, dude. Like, you got to try. You have to be vulnerable and put it out there. Julia seemed like she's okay. I mean, if it was up to me, I would say cut him off.
Well, step one, Julia, stop running. Just sit down for a second. You're running somewhere.
You're out of breath.
Just maybe that's why you're so anxious.
Yeah.
Stop
maybe
running.
he's like, I broke it off because every time we would go on a date, you would just go for a 5 mile run halfway in between the dates.
Why are you always running away from me?
Yeah. I know Usama says hit him up one more time. I say let it go and find someone that thinks you're worth answering because you did a lot. You tried a lot. And I mean, there's no response as to why guys are better at this because it's just kind of
biological, bro.
Yeah, it's biological.
Hunters, bro.
We're better at just pushing our emotions away.
Yeah.
And keeping going, and then all of a sudden
it makes us shittier people.
And then all of a sudden, when we're 65 years old, and like our grandson has his first birthday, we just start crying for no reason.
Yeah. What are you crying about? He loves his grandson. Everything. He's crying about Julia.
Yeah, he's Julia from
40 years ago. Like, why did I run away from her?
He's like, this could have been Julia's grandson as well.
I could have put on running shoes and ran with her. I could have ran with her.
Thank you for writing in. We appreciate it,
Julia. Good stuff.
Yeah. That's very sweet.
Love.
And props to you for being open enough to put that out there because that's not easy.
Beautiful.
Okay, we did 2 voicemails. Guys, remember to send them in to 929-525-5332. We got another call from someone who was on a mountain and they were like a little bit older and they want a date, but we're going to save that for next episode because we got an email as well.
Oh,
okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
She's like Winnie. Okay.
Yes.
And then we have my friend Damon that we'll talk about next week as well. But let's go to this question real quick. We read through it and then we're just going to synopsis it because it's from Chelsea. It's a little bit long. But she was like, remember we went through it?
I see it.
It's long.
From my eyes, like no paragraphs.
So
women, enter.
But here's
enter.
Remember she said she had a couple seltzers, so she's just like writing stream of consciousness.
I don't.
She had a seltzer and a Zin, and she was like, here we go.
You're not James fucking Joyce. Okay? Enter.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know who the fuck James Joyce is. I know he's a writer, but
he did a lot of stream of consciousness writing.
Okay, nice.
Don't worry about it.
No, dude, it's cool.
Sorry, don't be the Wiggles or something. what do you know? What do you know about?
I almost said John Patrick Shanley. I don't know why. That's a fucking playwright. Anyway, Chelsea. So long story short, she has had a lot of relationships where it goes from 0 to having sex a lot of times on the first date. Yes. And she's single. I think she's in her 30s. She has I'll unplug it so you can look at it. She has 1 kid, and what happens is she goes on dates with these guys and a lot of times expects sex on the first date. She has a good time. She's like, I'm fine with it. But she goes, how do I have like a longer term relationship and to have someone stick around and get into like a real relationship instead of these very quick one night stand or I don't know, situationships. Mm-hmm. But she goes, I don't know how to not have sex on the first date. And she's like, she's asking, does that screw it up? And the answer is, a lot of times, yes. Yeah. Not always, but a lot of times when you meet a guy and then he sees you and you guys are both physically attracted to each other, and then you do it all and blow your load the first night. Sometimes the guy is like, bam, doom. Like, did the thing I want to do. I can kind of move on. Like he sees it as a transactional one type of relationship. There's like the quick short-term one, the little 3-month thing, and then there's the long-term relationship, and it's all I think based off of how you first interact with a person. And I know she said she talked to a therapist about how she does this and wants to stop it, but is like okay with it. Look, at the end of the day, I think you have to stop looking at sex as the thing that validates all of these interactions with men, and you have to actually postpone that gratification to get to know these people and put it out there that sex is not the main part of this relationship. It's getting to know this person, it's spending time with them, and then eventually you can have sex. That's why I know some people push so hard against the like waiting to have sex rule. I'm not saying wait 6 months. I'm saying wait 2 to 3 or 4 dates so you can see if this guy sticks around long enough to know who you are and like you and not just look at you for your body. That's the biggest thing. I think you have to stop right now having sex on the first date. Just do something radical and do that and see what happens. And if you have longer term relationships with this guy, it's pretty easy. Usama, what do you think?
Yeah, I agree for the most part. It's like you have a kid. We love you love your kid. That's awesome. That's an intense thing to bring into the mix.
Yeah.
If you bring into date 2, date 3, I get the idea of like
the guy should know immediately.
Don't worry about the kid. I get your idea of like just fuck him and kind of like before the kid's even in the equation.
Maybe he'll stick around. No.
Maybe he'll stick around. This is not going to work. Honey bunch.
Jesus.
Okay.
Honey bunches of oats.
Honey bunches of oats.
Yeah.
Because these men are just not having it. Because first of all, you can't date a kid anymore. The 20-year-olds who come like that, that's over.
Yeah, no guys in the 20s.
Because if you're looking for, you gotta find a guy in your 30s. Because if a guy wants to first date in his 30s, you know he's just exactly what he wants.
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
banging. And not every guy's like that. Believe it or not, there's some guys left out here. Hinge it up. Be specific in your hinge.
Yeah. Looking for long
Be
term.
specific in your hinge. Trust me, there's some guys out there that are nice.
You have to take the risk of not having as much sex and getting that validation to get the chance.
Hitachi.
Oh, no.
Hitachi.
She definitely probably already does that.
Get another one.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
Figure that out.
Switch it up.
Sexually, you can get gratified with the Hitachi bunny rabbit. Nine
crazy one, yeah.
9 different
clit sucker. I think she's getting her companionship from 1 or 2 night stands, and she needs to switch that up. It's gonna hurt a little bit because you're gonna be like, "That's where I used to feel sexy and hot, and I'm not getting that because I'm not getting it from the guy the first night."
I get that need.
We all get it, but in order to get the other thing you want, you have to put some more work in, which is not giving into that short term. Like the instant gratification.
We're basically being like, stop being such a fucking slut, Chelsea. Stop being
so fun.
Fucking a whore.
How about you stop being so fun?
Listen, you don't. You obviously don't want to.
Stop being so fucking fun.
You don't want to fuck on the first date. It's obvious now. So just follow that instinct and stop doing that. Because you obviously have that already. Have some faith in a dude or two. We're not all mongrels, sex maniacs.
But like we said in the previous episode, know where you are in the power dynamic, and maybe let it rock a little bit.
I have
Doing
someone for
dates.
you. His name is Mr. K. Y'all both live in Canada.
Yeah.
Hello,
Mr. K. He's got
What's
a good job.
up?
Okay, he's learning how to be himself more.
Whenever he says "pussy," you'll laugh. That's fun for the whole
and
family.
you'll be like, you'll get it eventually.
Oh,
yeah,
I see something happening.
I see that happening. Mr. K and Chelsea. Usama.
Third date.
Yeah. I think that's it. It's not very hard. It's just a hard thing to change because we're all creatures of habit, and it's just much easier to go, oh, I did the same thing.
Your body wants to follow what feels good. Your body hates
easy.
Your body hates resistance.
Exactly.
Right?
Your brain does too.
Your brain hates resistance. So basically, when you fall into these patterns, your brain trying to create an easy path
that it doesn't have to turn on for. It goes, oh, I do this already.
Because it wants to save itself for the real danger.
Exactly. The Mongols.
You got to undo it.
Yes.
You got to undo that idea. Find the long game. You got this.
Yes. Find that long game.
And how do your kid? It seems like you love her so much.
Yeah. How do
all these sweet little people messaging in.
Listen to the show.
Dude, I wish all of you should get the pussy.
Oh.
Please get more pussy.
Or the dick.
Or whatever suit your fancy.
Your fancy. All right, let's look at that next hinge. We'll do my fact next episode because we only got like 10 minutes.
Let's do it. Being nice on time now.
Yeah. And I'm going to send Fonz, I'm going to send you one more.
Oh, hello. I know this.
So do you know them?
Why is every woman like someone I've DM'd sexually or someone that I've seen in my past life?
Jesus Christ.
Ivy is a awesome woman.
Oh yeah,
very, very cool.
Here's Usama being safe. Ivy is a great woman.
She's a fine woman, a woman of fine proportions.
We didn't go over this person, right?
No. I have.
No.
She's the best.
So first photo, sexy. It's good. Women love doing the side angle.
Do we need to say Palestine on the hinge?
I will say social.
Is that something we need to jump in on?
So you're going in real hot with the social cause I care about: BLM, LGBTQ rights, mental health awareness, BSL in school, and Palestine. That's so much. It's too much.
Whoa,
Ivy, look, I respect you. I respect you, but I mean, Jesus Christ.
If you love Hamas, lose my number. It's like, what is this?
What is BSL?
Dating website.
What is BSL in schools? What? Oh, British Sign Language in school? There's no way. There's no way. What the fuck is BSL? I'll look it up. What is BSL? BSL in school.
It could be British Sign Language. This is the only British language you need.
It literally says British Sign Language. There's no way that's it.
This is British Sign Language. Fuck off, Brits.
No, wait. Am I right?
I know. She is British.
BSL in schools. Yeah, British Sign Language.
She is British.
Oh my God. Wow, that also doesn't match the other ones.
British Sign Language.
That does not match the other ones.
Palestine,
BLM,
lose the Palestine.
Yeah, no, I would say Palestine is a huge social cause. British Sign Language in schools, not sure they're on the same level.
You know, I need to fight sex trafficking and jaywalking. Yeah. Okay, it's like what? It's like,
dude, you got to pick a pick an amount you're gonna do.
You know what I mean?
God damn. Exactly. nuclear proliferation and microplastic. It's like, come on, dude. You gotta choose
Holy
one.
shit. That's crazy.
Ivy, look, that's cool, but also I see this as a guy and I go, I'm not gonna lie, this is the thought in my head.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Okay. That's what we're thinking.
Too much.
That's too much.
And this is a social cause. You gave 20. Here's the thing. That question should not even be on Hinge. Nobody cares. Like
no one cares. And if you're looking for that kind of guy, okay.
Hello.
So then you do that, and then you post this. Like, I mean, she's tatted up. She's very cute. This is a good photo. This is great. I don't really have any.
I will see you in a couple months, Ivy. It's obvious.
God, Usama,
yes.
you got to stop sending in girls that you're having sex with.
I've not sex. No sex. But these are great women who like we talk and we fucking have a good time, and then they fucking send Hinges.
Yeah.
Ivy's gorgeous. You're fucking gorgeous.
This is a very cute photo. This is
gorgeous.
great. This is a great photo. It's you with your friend. You're the, no offense to your friend, but you're the hotter one in the picture. Smart,
but she's cute. She's like the cute one. You know,
but her friend is very cute as well. Yes, that's great. A life goal is to become fluent in.
Forget what the Enough.
No one gives a fuck about BSL.
What's British Sign Language for stop this fucking shit?
Look, dude, sign language is tight, but like, you can't have it in both answers.
Stop.
This actually would be a fine. This would be a fine.
Stop.
So disrespectful to people that speak sign language because you're just like moving your. That's literally the equivalent of someone who pretends to speak Mandarin and they just make a bunch of noises. Yeah.
I'm doing that.
That's what you're doing. With his.
And I'm doing the Asian accent with this too. So I'm like going like, oh.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
A life goal of mine: become fluent in British Sign Language and Spanish. This is actually a fine response. Just don't do the social cause one.
Jesus Christ! Hello.
But no. Because it's just her in a lake.
No, that's cool. Dude, it's sexy because it's adventurous and it's her back. It's hot.
That was not a good reason. It's sexy because it's her back. Like
if you say it like that,
she has a nice back.
No, this is like exciting. It's like, oh, I go into like weird stagnant waters.
What do you mean? This is a pond in Austin. Like this doesn't have to be.
It's kind of cool. It looks beautiful.
I think it's a cool photo, but it doesn't show me a lot about her.
Tat?
I know. We've already seen her tattoos. We know she has tattoos.
Back tat though.
I mean, this
it's a very cool photo.
This Hinge right now to me is
Fonz, what do you think? Actually,
short term.
I love Ivy.
Obviously,
I'll scratch you.
I mean, if she just wants to have short term relationships, yeah, it's fun.
Okay,
keep going.
Okay.
I'm sure she doesn't based on the social cause. Don't hate me if I don't reply instantly or need my space. I love being independent and experience dips with my.
This is like the Palestine coming in.
This is just a.
Now it's a human Palestine.
This is a lot of. It's a lot. This is a lot of sharing.
I will say this. Listen, Hinge is great for being yourself, but you don't have to say everything about yourself on the Hinge.
Too much.
You can bring up bipolarity on the first date and talk about it, but before they even get to the date, it's a lot.
You want to put the parts of you that are encouraging people to respond. And not like
her thing is, it's like sexual and then also very highly mental. So she'll show like her own tits on Hinge and be like,
I know this
sometimes
girl.
I think about killing myself.
I know this girl.
It's like crazy.
Girl. I've dealt with them a lot before. Yeah, I know.
But she seems very smart, very cute.
There's nothing bad. I'm just saying for this Hinge, what are you trying to put out there? And right now, it's a little bit all over the place. Yes. And this photo is just you at a picnic. Like it doesn't really say anything about you.
We love this.
This is a cool. I think you draw.
I've seen all these on Instagram, and they're all great photos.
You draw. That's cool. Yeah. I would like for there to be something on the page, though. I don't think there is. So I guess it's you in the beginning, and it's also. I mean, hold on. Go back to that photo.
What?
Zoom in a little bit. What? Because I know what she's doing.
What do you mean?
Can you zoom in on the photo, or you can't? You probably can't, right? No, it's fine. You can kind of see her tits.
Okay.
Which is fine.
Why are you so sad about that?
No, because I'm like, Ivy, what are you looking for with this Hinge? Because it's giving me.
Well, if you're looking for like fuck buddies, you're doing a great job.
That's what you're gonna get.
But then you don't need.
And then this is great. But if you're looking for something, any kind of way more serious, that's not the signals that you're giving. But also, if there's nothing wrong, I'm just trying to give you different lanes.
Here's the thing: if you're also just looking for fuck buddy. You don't need to say Palestine. Or bipolarity.
Because you guys aren't talking about that while you're
It's not going to be that deep with the fuck buddy. And if you want a deep fuck buddy, bring up the bipolarity or the Palestine maybe first date. And
also, guess what? If you're just looking for a fuck buddy and you talk about Palestine or BLM or any of that, he's just going to say yes, that he supports them no matter what.
100%.
So it's like...
And there goes all the Jewish fuck buddies that you're going to want.
Hey.
All the hot Jewish guys are gone.
And, those dudes lay it down. Yeah. So there's a couple photos you can change. We talked about the prompt, switch it up a little bit just to show more of your personality. Yeah. And but look, it's not that it's just the overshare isn't bad. It's just for a profile that someone is looking at and deciding whether they want to hang out with you. It might deter some people that you actually would want to hang out with, is all I'm saying. And you might be like, well, then fuck them. Yes, but also this is all they get. They don't know you. So they're just seeing 5 photos and these answers. They don't know how cool Ivy is. Does it say what she's looking for in the middle? No. She's just from dorking. Okay, cool. Ivy.
Great job.
Switch it up if you want to. I don't know what you're getting, but I mean, I'm sure you're doing fine.
You know, I actually haven't talked to you in a long time, Ivy. I hope you're doing well, and
see you soon.
I hope Palestine is good.
I hope Palestine is good. Great. I sent you one more. We got like 3 minutes. Oh yeah. Let's just end it.
It's all good.
We'll
No worries. Thank you guys for sending in.
Guys,
Appreciate you, Ivy. Appreciate you, all the people who
we will
send us
hinges.
stuff.
Yeah,
Yes.
we'll do a couple next week. 929-525-5332. Call in, leave a voicemail. You guys have heard some today. They're always fun. They're good. We go over them in depth. Now, if you guys start sending in more and more, we're gonna have to take less amount of time with them, but it's good. We want them all sent in. Send whatever. Never feel scared about it. You can always use a fake name. It's all good. And then whydoguyspodcast@gmail.com.
It's all love. It's
love.
all good vibe.
Or DM us.
We're joking. We're just joking. And
Or
having
DM
a
us
good
a
time.
question, dude. I mean, we had a girl last week that was like, hey, I need help right now with this guy. And then we quickly responded, and I think it helped her. I don't know.
I think. Who knows? We're not gods of this, but you know,
we give the male perspective, dude,
as we can.
All right. Jesus.
Dudes rock.
Thank you guys for listening. We'll talk to you next week.